When our book on conflict resolution came out, we were approached by a very well-known magazine writing an article on conflict, and they wanted us to contribute by giving them a really fun, interesting way to talk about conflict. So my business partner and I, we sat down and we said, you know, conflict is full of F words. There's lots of F words. There's lots of fear, there's frustration, there's fight, there's flight, there's feelings, and then there's also sometimes just F words coming out. So we thought, what if we could come up with 4 F words that you could use in any conflict? So I'm going to go over them really briefly right now. The first one is fight. Yes, fight. Sometimes it's helpful to fight during conflict. That doesn't mean punching someone out or being argumentative. It means standing up for what you believe in, being strong about your point of view, and not backing down. That's a helpful strategy sometimes during conflict. The second F is face. Sometimes it's helpful to face people. Sit down and talk it through. Look at options. Explore each other's point of view instead of getting involved in an email war. The third option is friend. Sometimes it's helpful to just friend the other person, to just support them, to be there for them, to side with them, because what matters most is your relationship, not the issue. And finally, forget it. Sometimes it just makes sense to walk away. It's too explosive. It doesn't matter. Just forget the conflict. And what we found over the years after implementing this model is that most people can do all of those 4 Fs, fight, face, friend, or forget. The challenge is picking the right one at the right time. So there's no sense in being argumentative. It's something that doesn't really matter to you. That just creates a lot of negativity. Or you don't want to walk away from something just because you're uncomfortable if it's a really important issue for you. So the challenge in navigating conflict is finding the right F word that works for your situation. Look at what your goal is, look at what's important to you and what's important to the other person, and then you could choose to either fight, face, friend, or forget. And with any of those F words, you'll be in good shape to navigate any conflict you encounter at work.